Hello, guys of United Rock Nations. We are in amazing company with Kat of 24/7 Diva Heaven. How are you?
Hello, thanks a lot for the invitation. It's Kat of 24/7 Diva Heaven, Berlin-based band, and I'm doing fine. Hope you're doing fine as well.
Absolutely, we are fine also here in France. So, Stress is your new album, of course. My feeling is that this one is more into punk than the first EP. Tell us more about that. Are you agree with that or not?
Okay, that's interesting. I think most people think that the first EP is a bit more punky and rough stuff, and that the new one is more some more catchy melodies on it sometimes.
Yes.
So I would say what we try to do with the new album is a bit to have it a bit more modern sounding than the first EP. So this may have the effect that in the end it sounds a bit less punk than the first one. But yeah, of course, we love punk rock, and Stress sounds like punk rock.
So our listeners don't know really who we are, who you are. So can you tell us more about the band, the way the band was created in Berlin? Tell us more about the beginning of the story of the band.
Okay, so 24/7 Diva Heaven is made of 3 girls, Mary, Caro, and me, Kat, and we are Berlin-based, and we founded the band back in 2017 already. Next week we have our 4th anniversary, so it means we first met and jam out, the drummer Mary and me, in 2017. She was looking for female band members back in the day, and we're asking a bit, and someone said to her, Kat is playing guitar, maybe you ask her. And then she asked me, and it took me a long time to respond because I was a bit shy, because I haven't played for a longer time. I had bands when I was younger, and then I had a break in between, and then she asked me, and it took me a longer time to respond, but then I responded to her, and we first met in 2017, and the first jam was already super great, and then we decided right away, okay, we need to continue making something out of this. And then through friends, we found out that Caro, we knew her already from shows in Berlin, and through other friends, we found out that she is playing the bass as well. But it was the first band. It is the first band for her, so she was a bit shy as well. But then she stepped in.
And why the name 24/7 Diva Heaven?
That's a funny story. Basically, there was an event series in Berlin that was called Diva Heaven 7/11. And it was an event for feminists and queer artists and women playing rock music, and it was every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 11 a.m. and they had the platform for female bands that play. There was such a great vibe there that we thought, maybe we are doing Diva Heaven as well, but not only from 7-Elevens, we do it 24/7. So, and that's how the name came.
Okay.
It was just nice to say it, 7, and it just sounded great.
Okay, fantastic. So, of course, the style of the music you played is not really the sound of your generation. I'm talking about punk and grunge. So, tell us more about how the band went to that way.
Okay, I think the band is the music we do is a mix of everything we like, I would say. As I play the guitar and I sing as well, so most of the time I bring in some riffs or vocals I already have in mind, and I bring that to the rehearsal room, and then we work on it. And as I listened or still listening a lot to all that 90s grunge stuff, of course, it has that kind of 90s influence.
Is that because of your parents, probably?
My parents brought me into music, I have to say, but they more listen to that old 70s rock stuff like Black Sabbath and Led Zeppelin, and they made little tapes and cassettes for me with Led Zeppelin on it and Metallica when I was young. So they brought me into that 70s rock and into early heavy metal, like Iron Maiden and Metallica. And then, when I was a teenager, I found out about Nirvana and stuff, and I was totally into it, and I'm still in. And I really love how bands like, for example, Nirvana have that cool rough mix of nice melodies and dirty riffs and heavy stuff. And I really love the combination. So this is, I think, what we try to do in the rehearsal room as well, to mix all that stuff, our influences together. And our bassist, Caro, for example, her mother brought her into L7 and bands like this.
Yes.
And she was a big L7 fan and took her to a show when she was really young. So she had the same influences. Our drummer Mary comes more from early punk music, also German punk bands. And I also was in the punk scene many years. And we also love Slayer and 80s thrash metal. So and bands like Creator. And so we mixed it all together.
Fantastic. I've made an interview of L7 a few times ago in a festival.
Ah, great.
Absolutely.
When was it?
So, okay, tell us more about the songwriting process of the band. Who brings the main ideas? Is it you? Is it Carol? Is it Mary? Who brings the main ideas when you're together to write songs?
I bring the main ideas. As I play the guitar and sing, it's much easier for me to bring something in, like a riff or whatever, and then everybody is working on it. This is the way we mostly do it. I develop a lot of riffs at home, and most of the time I have vocals in mind already and something like a rough idea how a song could sound or in which direction it goes. And then I bring just parts of it to the rehearsal room, and then we play it and see should we follow up on this or not. And this is the way we almost write all our songs.
Okay, so the name of the album is called Stress. Is there a link between the title of the album and your life or the life of the band?
Yeah, definitely. I would say it's something that there's a link from stress to our whole generation. I think stress is something we are all suffering from, everyone, and we are running all the time, and we all feel that, and we are all of us, we all have jobs, we are all busy with other stuff, and we are all also, sometimes bad things in life happen as well. So stress is something that it's like a big thing flying above us all. And many songs on that album are very political, so it is also linked to current political situations, like Trump, for example. When they voted for Trump, I just wrote the song Head On Collision, and it has a very political statement as well linked to it. And I think it's all under the banner stress everywhere.
Is that important for you to talk about politics, socials? Is it important for you to write that kind of lyrics?
Yeah, so for me,
it's a punk spirit.
It is a punk spirit, and I think music is, I think it's totally okay if you have no lyrics or not really important lyrics or just some joke lyrics, but we also have one song with some funny joking lyrics as well.
That's two. That's two.
Death too is yeah, but this is also very political.
Yes, but there is the way you sing on this song is very strange because the lyrics sounds really strange.
Yeah. That was kind of thing we did on purpose. But lyrics are. I think it's important to have a message. And for me, when we make angry music, and it's hard to be angry when there's no reason to be angry. You know, you have to. We put our energy in this sound, so we need something, or we really need to sing or express the things that makes us angry, or that things that moves us. Yeah,
it's not possible to talk about flowers and love.
You can also talk about flowers and love, but then a heavy riff would maybe destroy all those love. But no, of course, we also sing about love and nice stuff. And I would say what we do is we express strong feelings, whether it's very positive or very negative.
Negative, absolutely.
Yeah.
You wrote all the lyrics, or is
Yes.
all together? No,
I do.
And you wrote the lyrics before the songs, or the songs came, or the lyrics came after the songs?
Most of the time, the lyrics come afterwards because
After.
it's it's hard
you don't have papers when you write lyrics, you write ideas. No, nothing like that.
I have, and sometimes I take parts out of it and say, oh, this is a nice sentence. I write and write and write, and then this is a nice sentence. This I could use later on, and then I see what riffs I have, and then sometimes it fits. But most of the time, I write the lyrics after the song is made.
And you write in English?
I write in English, yes, because it's, German is a very hard language, and
there's a lot of rock bands that use German, Rammstein and other bands.
Yeah, but imagine us would sound like Rammstein, like that would be strange. I think it's a really hard language, and I'm pretty sure we will try one day to do something in other languages. For example, our bass player, she speaks a lot of like Danish, and from Iceland she knows some things, and so does it called Icelandish? I don't know. I don't know what it's called, but I think we will try in the future to experiment a bit on this, but English is our main language to go when it comes to the
absolutely
singing. Yeah.
So let's talk about some songs of the album. I selected 3 songs that I want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
The first one is, you just talked about it, head-on collision. I like this one because it's very hypnotic. It's like a catchy and hypnotic rhythm and groove. So tell us more about that song, the way you write this song. And okay, you told me just before about the lyrics.
Yeah, this is probably one of our favorite songs, and it's one of the oldest songs of the album. We wrote it very early after we finished that EP, and we tried to bring in, because we also like noise bands like Metz, for example, and we love that consistent and this is, I think, the inspiration maybe for that song, that we try to do something consistent, like the rhythm, right, moving and pushing forward. And that's maybe the reason why we have that rhythm. And then of course it turned out that this one is a very, very angry one for us, so it was really good to combine it with that Trump lyrics. And so I mean, we almost wrote that song in that time. So it was just the feeling of
absolutely.
and then it needed to come out. So and yeah, we really like this song as well, and we decided to put it a bit more on the top in the set list.
Set list, absolutely.
And then yeah,
I love a lot the song Death Too. Because it's a catchy song, but with strange lyrics, la 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 la. I don't know exactly what you said. Tell us more about that song, about the lyrics, or about the way you write this song, because it's a very catchy song also.
This is cool. Good to hear. So this is, I think, for us, in our feeling, it was the most punk rock song, because because it's so, and it's this song is about sexism, and this is a thing that really drives us to, and we really want to make statements on. And so the funny thing about Death Too is that it sounds so funny, but it's actually a very serious topic. And I really sing la 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 blah blah blah.
Exactly.
Already got out. And it's it's somehow it symbolizes the talking of people talking about men talking about women, la 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 blah blah blah, and it's a really serious topic for us.
Absolutely. I know. Yes. The last song that I want to talk about is Bitter Lollipop, but I want to talk about the video, not just about the song, but about the video, because it's a very funny video also. Tell us more about the way you choose that kind of image, the kind of film.
Okay, so I think the vision of the band, or what we like as a band, is the combination of that. You know, we like irony. We like it when it's when you have both sides, and we think not everything is black and white, and there's always a lot of stuff in between happening, and we like this combination of that pink pop
lollipop yes
thing, but with serious lyrics, because we like to play with it. We like to play with that contrast, to have both, and this is the reason why we choose that form with that lollipop pink, and then it switches in the refrain. It switches to that very dark and pure, no makeup thing.
Exactly.
And, it basically means that it's not. Everything is not always black and white, and there's a lot of in between, and it's nice to play with it, because people always expect, they see some pink video and some pink lollipops going on, and then they immediately think, oh, this is the next Britney Spears album, for example. We like Britney Spears. And we want to play with this, that the people think, forget about it. And then they see it and may like it in the end, because it's not what they expected. And it's also a message that you sometimes have to think twice over things, and that there are not only and always easy answers to questions. So that's
okay. That's fantastic. So the pink edition of the vinyl is no more available. Did you expect such success about this?
No, definitely.
How many copies you have?
It was just 100 copies of that one, the limited edition, and then the regular edition comes out now very soon. You can already pre-order it, but it was 100 copies, but we didn't expect that it was sold out after 35 minutes. I was doing the post on Instagram, then I went back to the kitchen and doing my spaghetti, and then And then the message came after 35 minutes, hey, it's sold out. Wow. We didn't expect that. And we are super, super happy because, I mean, the last year, as all of the other bands out there haven't had the chance to play
Absolutely.
or to promote anything. So we are super happy that at least this one we could spread the word at least a bit, and that people are interested, and we are super happy about the support.
Absolutely. So you just say about the fact that the band they can't play at the moment because of the pandemic. So what is your plans to tour? Because when we release an album, the only thing we want to do is to play live. Then after, what are your plans about that? And do you plan to do a streaming show? Because a lot of bands are playing streaming shows. So tell us more about the live projects you have.
Okay, so our original plan was to celebrate a big party in March for our
release party.
And it was pretty clear that this is not going to happen. So we decided to move everything to the summer, and we are hoping that we can celebrate at least our big release party outside, maybe with the concept of Corona concept outside in Berlin this year in summer. We don't know if it can happen, but we are planning with it. Let's see. So we moved this one, and we have some festivals already announced and stuff. Some of them, we are pretty sure nothing is cancelled yet, but we are pretty sure that some of them will get cancelled, and some of them will find a way to let it happen in Corona way. So it will be half-half, I think. So I think we'll be gonna play somewhere and something will happen. We're gonna announce soon, but some of them might be cancelled. So
and streaming shows?
Yeah.
And streaming shows, no?
The streaming shows, we did a very, very nice thing last year. A show that was recorded by Pop Culture Berlin Festival.
But it was in live?
That was okay. They recorded it and then they.
It's not really live streaming.
Exactly. We did one time live streaming at the beginning of the pandemic, and this was successful as well. But yeah, to be honest, it's not our favorite thing to go. And we would rather wait until things are possible again, or to play at least in front of a smaller audience than to play in front of cameras. And it kills the vibe a bit.
Absolutely.
And it was fun also, but we prefer to have an audience. And so let's see. We are still looking at the moment. We are looking for maybe support options to support a bigger band whenever it's possible again. Because we book ourselves. We are our own booking agents. So it would be nice to have something we can, just support other bands.
Absolutely.
Because and of course we are a new band and we need to get the name out.
Absolutely.
So this is the strategy, but we will see.
So you just said that you don't have a booking agent. So is it possible for you to play outside Germany? Because when we want to spread the music, we want to play outside our country. So do you have some plans to play outside? Of course, to come in France, of course.
That would be very nice. And we are lucky ones. We don't have a booking agency, but I'm a booking agent in my full-time job.
Okay. It's your job?
It's my job, yeah. And I'm looking for mostly stoner rock bands and psychedelic rock and doom bands.
Okay.
And this is the reason why maybe Diva Heaven doesn't really fit into that scene, because I think we do a different style of music, so this is why I'm taking care of our booking myself. But for the future, we want to check on maybe have a booking agency who takes care, because it's a lot of work, obviously, and it's good to have someone that takes care. But we already played in Switzerland. That was a really nice thing to do, and I'm currently trying, because I have the one or the other contact, to spread the word in France or whatever, in Netherlands, to get out of Germany. Of course, that would be perfect. Yeah.
Was it difficult this year as a booking agent, because there were no concerts? So
yes. Yeah, of course. So I mean, that's
it's difficult to live without any money, because you don't have any band to book.
Yeah, we have a lot of. The thing is, we have a lot of bands to book in our roster, but we book for next year and the year after. So we are currently busy with rescheduling things,
Yes,
with canceling, and with booking, but not for this, or not for last year, and not for this year. And
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah, we hope that it will get back to normal very soon, sooner than later.
Absolutely. So thank you very much, Kat, for this information about the new album Stress. We hope you the best for this new album, but I think that it's going well now at the moment with the sold out vinyl, pink vinyl. So I think it's a good beginning. So thank you very much, and we hope you the best for this new album.
Thanks a lot for your time.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
This beat